Hey you guys, what is up? I am back for another Bad Girls review, y'all. And this shit keeps getting, just more stupid as the episodes go on. Okay, so last week, y'all know I was in another hurricane out this bitch. So I didn't get a chance to watch Bad Girls Club. And I didn't record it either because my damn cable went out. So it didn't record the DVR, which sucks. But I did, watch some parts of it. And I watched a brand new episode. So let's get into the review. First of all, we all know that Christina beat the fuck out of Rima because Rima was being manipulated by Julie, as she often is in these scenarios. And then Christina went home. Andrea, the new girl, came. She's so happy-go-lucky. She's one of those. But she's not scared of anybody. She has repeatedly told Julie, Megan, and Fallon, I don't care. I don't care, bitch. I don't care. And now, Ashley and Rima are like, bosom buddies. They're best friends. They're fucking. They're sleeping together. They're doing whatever they're doing. And we all can see that it's like peanut butter jelly time up in this bitch. And I'm just really bored with Rima. I think she's the most manipulated bitch on television. And it makes my head hurt for her to be so gullible to everything that these hoes tell her. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's like as long as you're the last person that told her something, you can basically win the argument. If you were the last person to tell her, then it doesn't matter what the first person said, because the first person is obviously lying because they said it first. That's how her mind calculates the shit. Whatever. So, then we're going to get a new girl again, because Christina got, well, hold up, no. Erica got kicked out and we got Andrea. And now, since Christina went home, now we're getting a new girl. And y'all, if y'all didn't know how much I love me that new girl, I really do. I really, really do. But anyway, there's a split between Megan Fallon and Julie's little crew now, because Megan has been talking shit about Fallon, saying she was cheap when they went to the restaurant because Julie is always paying for her, and just basically talking behind her back. She's been aggravated with her since she started being cool with Rima. And to me, Megan is just like they call this episode a Miserella, a miserable ass bitch. Needs to get her fucking life and go home. I'm just glad she's gonna go out with a bang, as we all saw. You know what I mean? But let's really get into the episode scene by scene, course by course. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. So Fallon, Megan, and Julie are sitting down in the morning, all looking very horrible, talking. Well, it was Julie and Fallon first, and Julie was basically telling her about the shit that that Megan has been saying. Fallon getting all mad, hitting the chair and shit, walk into the house, then come back out onto the patio. Bitch, if you got something to say it to me. Why you gotta be talking behind my back and shit? So Megan is like, I didn't really talk behind your back. I just said, you can pay for shit sometimes. And she was like, I always pay for my shit. What are you talking about? Say it in my face. And Megan was just like, you know what? Like, really at this point, like, I apologize if it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? If we could be cool, that's cool. If not, I really don't care. Like, she was just basically like, I don't give a fuck about these hoes. I'm figuring out I don't like these hoes. And the situation is what it is. And to me, for them to be the ones plotting on everybody else's relationship and everybody else's friendship, and to see their cookie crumbling, I'm enjoying it. Okay, so everybody is aware that a new girl is going to come. Andrea, with the stupid bow on her fucking head, talking like a 5-year-old, is saying, I'm really hoping the new girl will be nice so I can have a new friend, because all of the other girls in the house have already kind of rubbed me wrong. And Megan is like, I hope she might be nice. And they're like, of course these hoes already want to kind of give the girl the cold shoulder and shit, but we shall see. So everyone is getting along. And Rima, like the true child that she is having a good time putting melted chocolate on her face like a mustache, and then running after Fallon in the house trying to kiss her. And then she runs up to big booty Julie and gets down on one knee and says, will you marry me? And Ashley's standing in the corner pouting. Like, bitch, why are you proposing to her, bitch? I thought I was your old lady. Fallon is laughing at the shit. And I'm just like, really? Rima, you trying really hard. And Julie was like, me and Rima never really get along, but lately, she's been trying really hard to get me to like her, so I can't just be mean to someone that, is being nice to me. Really? You can't? I can't fucking tell? Seriously? Oh my God. Whatever. These hoes make my head hurt. Did I mention that yet? So all the girls go out to eat and have fun, and they're planning this fake wedding that Julie and Rima are going to have. And as they're sitting there talking, everybody's starting to notice the separation between Fallon, Julie, and Megan. Megan's kind of sitting back. And Megan asks them, you know, can we hurry up and get the check so we don't have to wait so long? And everything just gets silent. And it's like, come on now, really? Is the tension really that thick? You can cut it with a butter knife, bitch. Give me a break, okay? Give me a fucking break. To me, I just feel like they do too much. Y'all know this whole like rad shit, and now all of a sudden everything gets a stink face that she says. Like, give me a fucking break. I'm not convinced. I am not convinced. So they put the new bitch picture up, right? And, you know, Andrea and Megan see it first, and then they go call the other girls, and everybody's giving their opinion on how she looks, and they start writing shit on her picture. Andrea says that the girl looks mean, and she probably can guess that the girl is either a lesbian or bisexual. I'm hoping the first one. And Rima is like, I do not want to get to know a new girl, okay? I am not wanting to bring somebody else in here. I am over it. And so did Fallon. Fallon said the same thing, that she didn't want no new girl. Everybody's saying they basically gonna be a bitch to the new girl except for Andrea, because she said y'all did it to me, so I'm not really for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it to somebody else. So, you know what I'm saying? The new girl about to come, and I cannot wait. So the girls are actually going shopping for outfits at a lingerie sex store for the wedding between Rima and Julie. And while Julie's there, she's saying that she's, you know, always felt the need to stick by Megan and be close to her and be around her, even though when she's, you know, she's acting like a miserable bitch. And she was like, I have fun with these other girls that aren't necessarily considered my friends than I do with your yap ass. So she was like, I don't want to be your friend no more, bitch. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend. You know what I mean? She was like, she ain't care. She was like, she ain't care. You know what I mean? That Megan had that funky ass attitude. She's over it. Okay? And that's that. And we all get outfits, and we gonna have this gay ass wedding, and that's what's gonna happen. Shit. So Zuli arrives, and can I just say, she can get it. That is one cute ass Puerto Rican, and I've had my fair share of Puerto Ricans. Anyways, so Zuli shows up, and all them hoes was gonna be mean. Fallon comes to the door, and she's like, how you doing? I'm Zuli. Nice to meet you. And she kind of, you know, but she shook her hand. And Zuli came and she said, Megan, how you doing? She walks up the stairs. She sees Rima. Damn, bitch, you sexy. Like, she started hitting on these hoes. She came at him smooth operator. Like, all of that hazing shit went right out the fucking window. And Andrea called that shit. She was like, I think they were a little intimidated by her. So all that hazing shit went out the window. And, like, Rima's like, she's already on my good side, miss. I don't want to get to know anybody else. Girl, shut that shit up. All y'all hoes is phony and fake. Ashley included. Because she didn't want to get to know the hoe until she walked upstairs. Oh, she down as fuck. Like, get the shit out of here with that. They all excited. So the new girl is telling her story. She came out when she was 21. She's known she's gay since she was 7. She's a little bit of a tomboy. So she dresses girly, but she'll like to, you know, pin that ass up. Reminds me of myself personally. I mean, I look like this. So there's no, you know, choice. But, I mean, you know, I'm a little thuggish, ruggish bone in this bitch, and I have been known to toss a big bitch up. So I'm just saying, you know, it is very, very, you know, plausible. I get it. I understand it. I identify with it. I like it. It's what's up. Anyway, so they're all going out, and they're going to partay in the town tonight. And y'all know what's going to happen. These hoes going to go to the club. Everybody's going to get drunk, and everybody start making out with Zuli, except for Megan, because she was like, I'm not turning gay just because everybody else is turning gay. Bitch, ain't nobody being turned gay. They young and they chicks and they hoes, so they gonna do whatever. They gonna get their feel on. They don't mean they necessarily lesbians. Stop that shit. Bisexual, yes, but lesbian, no. That you have to have stars for that shit, okay? It has to have been a year or so since you've had penis. Like, you can't just say you a lesbian. It don't go down like that. No, okay? I was a gold star for a long time. Life changes. So I'm just saying, I'm being real. So anyway, so they all start making out with Zuli. She getting up on him. She dancing on him and all of that shit. So everybody goes back to the house. Let's continue the freak party. Everybody gets in the jacuzzi except for Andrea and Megan. Andrea ain't really with that shit. She goes upstairs. Megan ain't really with that shit. So she goes upstairs. Julie, Fallon, Ashley, and Zuli are all, and Rima. Did I say Rima? I think I did. Are all in the jacuzzi Getting it fucking popping. Zuli is moving from Rima to Fallon to Ashley, then Ashley and Julie, and then it just got real nasty in that bitch. And motherfuckers was making out, and Zuli was like setting them hoes' lives on fire in this bitch. It got really interesting. I have been waiting for an all-female orgy to happen on Bad Girls Club since the beginning, especially with Leslie and them. I really wanted that to go down, but it never did. Like, they never really gave it to us like this. This was awesome. So anyway, I'm sorry, a little excited, right? Okay, it kind of made me a little happy to see that she like basically ran through them hoes, cause they be wanting to be so hard and shit, and she basically ran through it, ate the box on 2 of them hoes. I would not do that type of shit. That's not my style. I don't know you. I don't do that. But she went down on Rima, and Rima went downstairs and said, "Does it look like I just had sex?" And it's all bucked up in a t-shirt with her hair in a sexy, loose ponytail and shit. And, she's like, "Girl, she down. You better go get it while she up, girl. Oh, you better go get that head." Yeah. So she go upstairs, and her and Fallon get it popping. And Rima was like, "Damn, they getting it popping worse than me and Zuli did." And I'm like, damn, Zuli tearing into them hoes. And then, of course, the next morning, Fallon won't act like, "Oh, I can't believe I did that. I was so drunk. Oh my God." Bitch, you wasn't that drunk. Stop fucking fronting. And if your ass didn't have lesbian tendencies, I don't know who the fuck did on this show, ho. I really want you to stop that shit. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Remember, you guys, a drunk mouth speaks a sober heart. Okay? Remember that shit. Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Oh, after the love fest from last night, Rima brings her ass into the room where Zuli and Ashley are screaming at her, talking about, "Come on, let's go." So everybody's getting in the car to go to have lunch for, the wedding. It's like the groom's wedding or whatever. I mean, party, whatever. So it's Zuli, Rima, Ashley, and Andrea all hop in a Jeep, going to the beach, going to get some grub. Move, Barack. And Rima's driving kind of fast. And get the hell. So Ashley says, "Hey man, can you take it down a notch? Going a little fast. I'm a little uncomfortable." Rima says, "No, you should be driving then. If you want to drive, then you should be driving." And I'm like, bitch, pull this bitch over and I'll drive after I whoop your ass for putting my motherfucking life in danger. Like, really? Is that what we do? We supposed to be cool and I can't even tell you to stop driving fast, bitch? For real? I ain't like that shit. Fucking Rima was wrong as hell, and Zuli was like, "Y'all two should be getting married because y'all fucking argue like a married couple." And I'm just like, I can't stand how Buck and fucking ghetto and rough and all of that Rima tries to get. And I be wanting to smack that ass down, because even though you be ready to fucking fight every 10 minutes, you can't fight. I'm being honest. So they set everything up for the wedding. And, they're getting dressed for the wedding. Everything's going good. It's beautiful. Tiki torches, orange towels, and a man on a horse. And Zuli walks Julie down the aisle. She goes down there. They get married. The vows are really funny, you guys. Like, I thought it was cute. I thought it was funny. Like, they have nothing else to do. What the fuck else are they supposed to do? Now, Megan ass sat up there and did the shit and participated and walked down the aisle and shit with the fucking vibrator in her hand. But then want to talk shit. Talk about, how old are we? Lose the stuffed animals. I mean, get it together with this fucking Barbie pink lipstick on and these fucking big ass rouge spots on her cheeks. Like, who the fuck are you fooling, bitch? You know you was having fun. Stop fronting. Like, why you always gotta be the unhappy bitch? Like, oh my God. Like, didn't I say y'all she was a motherfucking hater? I believe I said that. Yes, I believe I did. I believe I told y'all. Oh, I went out to a bar or whatever. Everybody goes out and they're all drinking and having a good time. And Ashley is starting to notice that, Rima is really just under Julie and Fallon. She's really not going by her, really not dancing with her. She's all hugged up with fucking with Julie, and then hugged up with Zuli and shit. But everybody's hugged up with Zuli, so nobody's really worrying about her. And Ashley feeling some kind of way. She was jealous from Jump Street because, Rima chose her to marry her instead of marrying, chose marrying Julie over marrying Ashley. So Ashley feelings was hurt, as they should have been. Like, I'd have been like, excuse me? If anybody gonna be somebody's wife in this bitch, it's gonna be me. But you know, I don't understand. I don't get it. So Rima is saying that she just needs time apart from Ashley because it's annoying that she always needs her. And of course it is. Who wants to like a fucking codependent ass friend like that? Stop that shit, bitch. Go read a book. Andrea and Ashley are outside talking. Everybody else is like sleeping. And they're talking about how, you know, they fucked over Rima. Julie and them fucked over her. And the only person that was on her side, that was having her back, that was speaking up for her, was Ashley. And now she gonna dog her out like that? Hells no. She was like, I don't understand how you could ever be friends with somebody that fuck over you like that. And I understand what she's saying. They be cool, but she ain't really trying to be friends with them hoes, but she about having a good time. And Rima taking it to the next level. You marrying this hoe for play. Stop it. Stop it. Ho no. No. So Megan get a phone call from Emilio telling them to drop by the Pink Kitty Club that they stripped that last episode. I did see that part. To come back down to Pink Kitty. So she's like, okay, well, they had plans to go to the beach. Zuli, Ashley, and Andrea, and Megan. So they get up to go. Ashley goes to tell Rima, we about to go to the beach. We want to jump in a cab. You want to come with us? Well, Rima's like, well, who was going to wake me up to tell me that we were going to the beach? And Julie was feeling the same way. So they ended up was like, fuck y'all. We going to go without y'all. So Megan and them left first, and then they go to the beach and then sit separately from them, and I speak to them. So the other girls are like, what the fuck is going on? Not realizing that Megan probably intentionally didn't invite the three of them. But I feel like if Ashley came and told you, Rima, why the fuck are you acting like you ain't know about it 30 minutes before everybody got up to go? Y'all go out to the fucking beach. Put some clothes on and come the fuck on. Why everything gotta be an argument? So when they all get to the beach and they separated, Ashley goes over there and says, look, bro, can we stop fighting? Can we hug it out? So they hug it out and it's all cool now. Rima still to me is acting kind of standoffish, and I really don't like her attitude towards Ashley. I really don't give a fuck whether you getting tired of her or not. You're just not supposed to act shitty with somebody that's been down for you since day one. You know they're a kind-hearted person, and you want to act shitty with her over these other hoes that done beat your ass and threw your shit in the pool and all that type of dumb shit. You crazy, bitch. You dumb as fuck. Like, did you really forget what Julie and them did to you? Beating the pans in your face, emailing your old man, telling them you fucked his friends and shit. I mean, they was all a part of that shit, and now you friends with these hoes? Whatever. So Andrea goes and tells the other girls that it's time to go see Emilio. Well, they like, well, fuck, who was going to tell us? Well, Megan got the phone call, so of course Megan didn't tell them. So they get mad, they not going. So the other girls leave to go to the damn club, right? Well, as they're leaving, Rima and Fallon are talking shit, and I thought it was Fallon that said something, but Rima came back and was like, "What you said? Rima, say it to my face. If anybody got anything to say the shit to my face." Well, Rima, like, she picked up Rima's drink, and Rima was like, "Nah, don't be picking up nobody fucking drink and shit." So she get up, and for some reason, she picks up the little bitty plastic table that they had the shit on, and she finna throw it at Megan, and Megan stopped us and put it down. And she mushed in her face, and Megan took this hoe by her head and swung her on the ground. And y'all know the police come out of nowhere, security. You can't go to jail in Mexico. You can't go to jail in Mexico, okay? You can't do the shit. Nobody wants to go to fucking jail in Mexico. Well, they have them standing up there scared to death. Megan is like, I am really saying I do not want to go to jail. It's different when you fight in the house. You cannot fight in public in Mexico. You will go to jail for at least 3 days. Something happened. I'm guessing the producers talked to him and said since it wasn't really an altercation, all she did was pull her down to the ground, that maybe they can get out the situation. So everybody ends up leaving. Everybody goes back to the house. They decide in the car, nobody say shit to Megan. Nobody say anything to Megan. Just go back to the house. Don't say shit to Megan. Well, Blondie is like, man, fuck that. I'm going to say something if I feel like it, but all right, fine. So everybody like they're not going to say nothing. Cool. Get into the fucking house, and we all know Megan, like a little childish bitch, is running the house and wrote on everybody's fucking pictures and put stickers on their shit. So everybody get mad. So she on the phone, right? And the girl, well, no, she was in the confessional. When they got home, she was on the phone before they got there. When they got home, she was in the confessional, and she was like, hold up. So she goes downstairs, and she ready to go home. She ready to box it out with these hoes. And she goes downstairs, and Rima walks in front of her. She didn't bump her, but I guess she thought she did. She grabbed her by the back of her head in a fucking, like, football stance. Like, she was bracing herself, but whatever the fuck was about to come and whop the fuck out of the back. She pow, like, she knocked the fuck out of Rima. And then Fallon jumped in, and then Fallon started getting the blunt of the hits. I was like, bitch, what is happening? What is happening? How are you trying to help and you getting your ass whipped worse than a bitch that was initially getting her ass whipped? I mean, she bloodied her shit up. I mean, it's like they didn't even do shit to Megan. Oh, she fucked. Oh, she fucked them hoes up, and they can't do nothing. She fucking over them. They ain't doing. She put. Oh shit. Then Julie won't come out of nowhere, and they pushed her. Get your ass back, and she was like, oh, okay. Titty popped out. Megan sat down like it was nothing. Look her Fallon face. That whole bloody. And this bitch producer is working hard as fuck to get her from going over there. Not Zuli holding her. Can I just say once again that if I ever... Nah, Zuli can get it. That's all I'm saying. So Julie is all upset and crying and shit. It's like, bitch, why it took you so long to piss? Come on now. Megan is sitting there with her fucking legs crossed like it's nothing. These hoes keep trying to go after her. It's blood on the ground, y'all. She fucked that hoe up. Well, you know, the producers come and say, there was blood. Sorry, bitch, you gotta go. Megan is like, you know, trying to put it on, you know, Rima saying that she bumped her, but there was no bump. And, fuck, we all know they was like, oh, they tried to jump her. They didn't try to jump her. She beat the fuck out of both of them. I mean, really, that's the situation. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying, the fight is basically, you know, fucking over, and they tell her she gotta go. And she like, fine. So she going to pack her shit. They, you know, they making all this noise. It's time for her to go. It was time for her to fucking go. Oh, shit. So they going to get into it with Andrea next. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I can't wait. Andrea tossed them hoes up. It looked like she could fight to me. She little, but she might still know how to throw them hands. So, anyway, they all talking shit. And at the end of the day, honestly, y'all, I feel like Megan won this shit all the way around. Because let's be fucking real. Fallon, you when it really, she said when it came down to the proof who you was, you got your ass beat. Julie, you fake as fuck. Don't trust people off your first fucking instinct, hoe. She was like, and I told y'all, I wasn't leaving here until I was fucking ready. I was ready, so that's why them hoes got their ass beat, because there were times where they fucked over her, you know, putting milk and all of that over that time Rima did that shit, and she ain't really beat her ass like she could have beat her ass then. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell even when she was jumping them hoes, when she saw how she bloodied Fallon face, she kind of slow-moed a little bit, but then still hit that hoe. It was funny. She had a little bit of, you know what I mean? She thought about it. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, that was Bad Girls Club. I hope you enjoyed this crazy-ass fucking review. I was all over the place. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Vote Obama 2012. If you are registered to vote, you better get registered to vote. You know what I mean? Get out there and support our president. Shout out to Michelle Obama. That was the most awesome woman's speech ever in life. I don't even understand. That shit was awesome. I enjoyed it. Anyway, I know that's like totally, you know, against the ratchet news that we doing right now. I'm so sorry. But I just had, you know, I'm watching the Democratic National Convention and, you know, yeah. Anyway, so like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching my videos. I love you. Hey, all my new subscribers, my new Twitter followers. Get at me on Instagram, Bbondy1, as on Twitter, Bbondy1, and on my Facebook, Bbondy1. Do not look up my government name. I will not friend you. That is for my job. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful hump day. And I'll see y'all in the next fucking video. Yeah.